New England the biggest catch of this second half.
If Atlanta Falcons win this Super Bowl, this will probably go down as one of the best catches in Super Bowl history.
Eric Rowe is underneath that throw.
Juilio Jones, man, toe tapping. Watch this.
It's intercepted. That's pretty incredible stuff right there. I mean, this guy, it seems like every time I watch him play, he comes up with a play that's better than
what a
what
catch.
I've seen previously. And that's
careful. Russell in the pocket. Russell for Curse, and it's broken up again. And is it? But somehow, did he wind up with a football?
I think Butler hit it, and it fell right back down to the ground. Unbelievable. That's exactly what happened, isn't it?
Well, Curse goes for it. It's still not on the ground. It's still not on the ground. It's still. Well, look at that.
Oh, my.
Phenomenal.
I can't believe he didn't get up and get in the end zone in time.
And then Butler takes him out. So he breaks up the play. But at the end of the day, look at that. Does a juggling act. Hazard of the 5, first and goal, 33 yards.
Juilio Jones going to get the ball again. Just too good of a player.
Here's the reverse. Oh, watch this one. He's got Juilio Jones open. And he's going to score. How do you do? Nice call.
Well, it just made sense. You gotta feed the ego of everybody. You know, whether we're announcers, we gotta have it fed once in a while, or a big-time receiver. That was a situation where Juilio Jones needs to be a weapon on this team.
Lee Tiffin will attempt the extra point. P.J. Fitzgerald will hold.
That's what you talk about, Vern. That's why it was so dangerous, the punt return by Arenas. It put it in a position on the field where Alabama could put the bag of tricks. They start out in the Wildcat, and they got the big guy right there. Look at that field down there. That looks good, doesn't it? Now watch how they get into it. They go Wildcat, they run the reverse. Juilio Jones gets them to sleep, and all of a sudden, that's about as easy as you can do it. And, you know, Tremaine Thomas right now is saying, why is it always me? I get Trent Richardson on one and Juilio Jones on the next one, and I can't tackle either one of them.
50 yards, 10 seconds. And all of a sudden, it's 14-0. Juilio Jones, a 50-yard catch from Greg McElroy. Crimson Tide by 2 TDs.
Got to get to the 43. Pocket collapsing. Ryan rolling, looking. Just going to throw it deep for Jones. Double coverage. Oh, what a catch! Touchdown! To Jones. Ridiculous.
Just throw it up and give him a chance. Juilio Jones running downfield, going against one of the great players in football, and Luke Kuechly. Matt Ryan says, go deep. This is like on the streets in Philly. And Juilio Jones up and over posterizes Luke Kuechly. What a play by a great, great player in Juilio Jones.
That was unbelievable.
That is special.
Jones on the double move. You see himself. Jones on the double move. You see himself.
Devontae Freeman the back. Devontae Freeman. And the ball's loose. Juilio Jones is on it. It's a Falcon touchdown.
I believe it was Keenan Robinson who got in here and knocked this ball out of Devontae Freeman's hands. No, against Chris Baker. I just saw the two, but Juilio Jones hasn't been that involved as a receiver, but the ball squirts out to him, and ends up being a big score for the Atlanta Falcons.
Juilio Jones was going to get in the end zone with the football somehow today. I'll see you and raise you. This is Ryan, and it is caught finally by Jones. So they're on the board. Malcolm Butler looked for a moment as if he was going to pick it, and finally they get into the end zone.
Over and then pull it over the top, out of the hands of Malcolm Butler, who thought he had an interception. Just too big, too strong. We talked about it, double coverage or not. Sometimes you just have to give that monster a chance. And I say that with all due respect.